Boop. Hey everybody.
As we go.
Welcome to another exciting, or not another exciting, but welcome to season 2 of Quiet, everybody. Art is still TBD, so we may or may not be updating this weekly. I apologize in advance. It's a little needs some refinement. I've had a busy
Yeah, I
week,
was gonna say, like, you just covered Darian's face. It's just a three-person party.
Specifically just Darian's face. That's all I wanted out. That was just only Darian, just only him. He just cover him up. Everybody else
Just cover him up. It's fine.
Vi doesn't have a left arm. It's fine.
I mean, depending on how busy the chat is, Natalie will consistently lose more and more of themselves. So, all right.
That's just how the game mechanics work, right?
That's just called existential crisis.
We're playing Fate, right?
Yeah, this is just Fate Classic. Just
playing
post the
Leaf?
view. No.
No.
Let's not talk about that.
Hey everybody, but welcome to this evening's events. I am Fennicini, your storyteller for this evening and proprietor, or I don't know, I run Guild of the Phoenix, I guess, so hey, what's up? With me are...
Right. I think the term is CEO.
His proprietor sounds more dumb and I can get away with it easier without anybody looking at me seriously.
You can wear a monocle while saying that, too.
Yes, I am...
Full proprietor.
Yes.
Thank you for the resub. So, but around me are 4 lovely individuals, which I will kick off introductions with Julian.
Hi, I'm Julian, otherwise known as the Jackal from Jekyll and Hare. I will be playing Darian Torres, who is our wayward rocker who would love to do nothing more than get as far away from Las Vegas as possible, which, oh my god, that's what we're going to do. So he's happy.
On a road trip.
We're going on a road trip where nothing bad's going to happen.
No, definitely not.
Ever.
The more we say it, the more it'll be out into the ether.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll become true.
Speak our truth into the universe.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, full moons can bring
Natalie,
literally anything
Jesse.
to happen. So.
Hello, my name is Jesse, and I am playing Natalie, who is can I just say like Elle Woods, but if a hacker?
Yeah, that's valid.
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay.
I mean, and you already said it, so we can't
Yeah.
really...
Can't unring that bell.
We'll take it
Oh,
up.
cool.
Fen, are we going to take it?
Thanks, Gizno. Annika, Ronnie.
Hi. The internet calls me Ronnie, and for your viewing pleasure this evening, I will be playing Annika Montenegro, a former rich snob who's now a bit down on her luck and has inherited a troubling set of circumstances that she is desperately trying to get away from.
Ooh. And last but certainly not least, Vi, Kitty.
Hi, it is I, Carrie Washington. No, hi. I thought that'd make everyone laugh a bit more. Okay, hi, I'm Caleb Wade from Grundamenta Presents and Guild of the Phoenix that you're watching right now, and I'll be playing Vincent Vi Temple, just someone who's gone through the ringer and is just trying to have a nice road trip with friends and not think about all the bad stuff that happened last season.
It was mostly good. Ish.
Yeah, I'm still missing my guitar.
Huh.
It was so good.
Press X to doubt, chat.
My name is Fennicini. I'm going to be your storyteller this evening. I already started this at the top with that, but I'm going to repeat it once more. Quick thank you to Jacqueline Hare for the resub of Prime, and quick thank you to Gizno for the $8 tip. So everybody, on your first roll of this evening, will have advantage.
Woo.
As a donation, thank you for them donating. So,
Thank you.
ooh,
Yay.
they break down the card. Will they break down the card during the season? Outlook not so good. Oh,
I asked if bad stuff will continue into the season, and the 8-ball said yes.
we've been asking Flamebear about.
Technically, it said yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh
but-
god, it's German.
Yeah.
Oh no, Gavin, no.
So, but to dive into the setting, this world is a alternate version of the early 2000s, I believe 2004 was what we had agreed upon.
6.
Oh, 6. Okay, huge difference.
Close enough.
Close enough. And all of our lovely high schoolers have just graduated high school.
Time is
they're-
I never graduated. What are you doing?
I just graduated high school.
2 individuals graduated high school. 2 other individuals have already decided to do other things with their lives and move on. That being said, the 4 of you here have all agreed to go on a road trip. As
A road truck, yes.
A road truck, yes, a road trip. As part of your summer festivities before you all have to do college
Be adults.
stuff. Yeah, be adults, do adult things.
Grace.
Idea was brought upon by and everybody else was like, sure. So, I would think it would be awesome to start out this evening with a scene from each of you as you make your final preparations for the road trip. So,
Right. Well, I've already got my bikini. And I've already got luggage filled in.
I thought you bought several bikinis.
I've got bikinis. I got my luggage packed. I definitely need to make sure that I have some form of internet access in my van.
due to
So-
the alternate setting that we're in, I would say it's possible for you to create some stuff with some loop tech to get a version of early satellite Wi-Fi.
That's exactly what I want, especially
Awesome.
using loop
You're gonna-
tech.
you're
I
gonna
think
create
that
a
is
hotspot.
completely and utterly a safe thing to do.
Yes.
Tech.
With loop tech. So, real quick.
I have never played this game before, so loop sounds good.
So, in Things from the Flood,
Never lie to
the-
me like that again.
in
There's
Things
a
from the
comedy.
Flood, the game system that we were using for this campaign, you roll a set number of d6s, and every 6 is a success. You thankfully don't need a lot of successes to be successful, due to how you 1 in 6 chance per die. Excuse me. That being said, could I get you to make a tinker roll, please? It's gonna be tech. I believe it's gonna be, was it mind and tinker?
It's Tech and
you have
Tinker.
Tech and Tinker,
advantage.
Tech and
thanks to the
Tinker.
chat.
And
So that means
you
I
do-
roll.
Damn advantage.
Yes.
What does it mean? That mean for the
So just roll twice?
I would say roll twice, and then take
All right,
the
best
higher-
of the two.
higher of the 2 results.
Eh,
And 6 is a success, right?
Yes.
One success.
1 success. I would say you're able to. You scour our lovely Radio Shack, or off-brand Radio Shack.
Coopers.
Yes, Cooper's. Excuse me. Thank you for the name. I was looking at it. I was trying to find it in my notes. I was like, "Fuck, what's the name?"
Cooper's, where I kind of hang out.
Yeah, you kind of hang out. Aunt
Before it
Alice,
goes
who
bankrupt.
is our current owner of that joint.
I'm probably just gonna go through like all of the junk that's like in the trash to get ready to be thrown away.
Yeah, there's also another there's the parts bin is what it's been labeled. It's off in a corner, and really there's just an odd some more assortment of whatever doesn't have a classification. Most of it is, disused, broken, some sort of loop tech. In Things from the Flood, there are these things called the loop. The loop is a particle accelerator that has since flooded after it's been shut down and decommissioned. And a lot of this game revolves around stuff that got into it and has come from it. So, that loop tech is what you'll be using to create your hotspot of sorts.
Yes, I love me some 5G.
Okay. It is functional for your road trip to have internet access.
Awesome.
Though you will need to be in the van, per se, to use it.
Of course, we probably don't have a very big radius here. It's probably like you have to be in the one weird corner where the smelly spot is at,
Maybe.
Where the floor is kind of sticky.
where the floor is kind of sticky in order to be able to get the good Wi-Fi. What? Do you not have a sticky spot in your vehicle?
No.
But yeah, that's what Natalie wants to make sure, because she still does work on the internet, and so she needs to have at least some access to the World Wide Web as gifted to us by Al Gore.
Yes.
Oh.
Remember, it's a series of tubes, and that's not dated because it's 2006.
I thought you were going to say 1984.
All right. As
This is
Natalie
gonna be a
puts
trip.
together her hotspot, what is everyone else doing to do their final preparation checks?
I can go next.
Okay.
Vi is locking his door, locking the door to his new apartment, and kind of putting the keys in his pocket. He sort of kind of looks around the frame, making sure that that the carvings are intact, and then when that's all well and good, and he's got like his single bag, because I mean, what it's I feel like Vi is the kind of person to have like always a packed bag, you know. Not because he wants to go. It's just that he's paranoid. And I think he is going to call Annika, actually.
Ooh, all right. Annika, do you answer?
Yeah.
Hey, whose cars are we taking?
Well, I'm riding in Darian's. I don't have a car, so
Okay.
I know that Natalie wanted to bring her van. She was really, really specific about it.
Well, if Natalie's bringing her van and I'm gonna bring and Darian's gonna bring his car, I don't think I need to bring mine. So
Yeah, I mean,
Where are
that's
we-
probably fine. I mean, the point is to be together, right?
Also,
Yeah.
the promo art doesn't have a third car.
I asked which cars I needed to draw, and I was told which cars to draw.
We also don't have room in our budget to bring a third car.
Do you know how much rendering we have to do?
So, where are we meeting up?
I think we're meeting up at the truck stop right out of town,
Gotcha. Okay.
so we can,
Um,
fill up and grab drinks and everything.
Yeah. I don't want to leave my car there, so.
Somebody
We
can
can pick you up, probably. I'll check with Darian, but I don't see it being a problem.
Yeah, totally. I'm all wrapped up here, so just whenever.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done. I just have to make a phone call. So
Oh, sorry.
no problem. It's business. Gosh, that sounds so ominous.
Kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah, well, good luck with your business call.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
And Annika immediately dials, well, probably Alice.
Mm-hmm. I think it would make the most sense to call Alice.
So she dials her up.
Oh, Annika. How are you?
Same as last week. Doing all right. Gearing up for this trip.
Good, yeah.
Hey, so we've talked a little bit, but look, if there's a meeting of the table while I'm gone, what do I do?
Well, from what I've heard, if there's a meeting without you, it just kind of happens, and, you get filled in by whoever you are you talk to of the table.
Okay, but like,
The short answer is people do go on vacation. Vacation, I put that in quotation marks. We obviously keepers and stuff like that.
okay, that's not really what I'm asking,
What's that?
Alice.
Sorry.
People come to these things from all over the world. Not everybody from the table walks into that coffee shop you and I go into.
Right. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, honestly, those of us that can interact with each other usually tend to do so. But you can go to the table from wherever you are. It's just a thing you can do.
How?
Okay. All right. So, and she goes on a long spiel. Basically amounting to, you need to focus, and then you will both be there and not be there, as per most of your table meetings, where you are kind of in two places at once, it feels like. Mechanically, she explains to you that by making... Oh gosh, where's my list of stats? Hold on, sorry, got it.
Probably a contact roll. That's what you usually have me roll.
Yes, a contact roll. That's how. Yeah, yes, that's right. Contact is the one I'm thinking of. I just want to make sure. A contact roll with your. I would say you would probably get the bonus of your Trapper Keeper for that. To make that, to reach out and be at the table. So, and you'll feel it. It's just something you kind of do.
Just with everybody that's been leaving, I don't feel like I can just drop out if something happens. I want to be available.
That's valid. I understand that, yes. Being available is probably good.
Just call me if anything comes up, okay?
Certainly. And have fun on your trip if you can.
Yeah. Bye.
Take care.
And I shrug my stuff onto my back. Go, Darian, we're picking Vi up, okay?
I imagine Darian's probably like passing through the living room
Mhm.
with his phone. He's like, yeah, I figured we would. Wait, is Vi not taking his car?
No, Vi's not taking his car. He's the only car that's coming besides your car. Sorry, your car is the van, Natalie's van. She was very specific.
He squints at that. Didn't she say it wouldn't make the trip?
She did, but then she sent me like 12 texts about Wi-Fi, and I didn't understand any of them.
Huh. I mean,
There's something about a sticky spot, and I don't know if that was tech term.
nope, don't want to know.
Okay.
And he goes head out, and then he pauses. He's like, just doing one last recording thing with Gavin, then should be set
Do
to
you
go.
want me to get any of your stuff packed while you're doing that?
Oh, it's packed already.
All right.
If you want to double check, you can. But
All right. I promise I'll stay out of the underwear pockets or whatever.
there's nothing there. And he gotta.
You didn't pack underwear?
No. There's nothing in the underwear pocket. Oh, never mind. He just leaves and the door slams.
Annika, you get a text from Vi saying, "Hey, do I have time to stop by my aunt and Elisa's for a bit?" ?
Thumbs up emoji. Well, thumbs up keystrokes. We don't have emoji yet.
You're not quite
Okay.
at emoji life. You can make the little thumbs up. So
Yeah. But Darian will just go, and the point, I guess, the scene with Gavin is that after he'll do the recording, he'll just kind of just try to set him down, being like, okay, so I have to go on this road trip. I don't know how long it's gonna take. We're supposed to go to Salem, of all places. Look, I know that.
Massachusetts, that's over on the East Coast.
I'm glad you know your geography.
It's kind of important when you are doing things in multiple countries.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like a dick.
No, you're fine. You've been
He kind of
stressed
like,
out.
yeah, he looks stressed out. Look, I know that you're supposed to be doing the whole investigation thing, and I'm supposed to be helping you, and I can't do that when I'm out traveling around. But if anything pops up, just give me a call. We have Wi-Fi?
What is Wi-Fi?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's something that Natalie wanted.
Okay. Probably something new. Probably came out, maybe some jury rig loop tech or something. Beyond me. Point
Yeah,
is-
should I be worried about that?
Probably not. I mean, I assume if it doesn't explode, you're probably fine physically. So.
But loop tech. Is
I
it?
mean, it won't kill you. I mean, unless it's animated, and then it might. But obviously, just be careful with any loop tech. But
Yeah, I just figured with all the shit that we ran into last year
well,
that
yeah, that stuff was loop tech that got used to meet that end.
it's all the same to me, honestly.
Right.
I'll just stay away from it. But yeah, if anything happens, just call me or whatever. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? You're not gonna be bored?
No, I still got some leads to follow up with here, so I won't be too bored. And worst comes to worst, I'll always have you to bother. So.
Looks very similar at that. And then he'll just be like, all right, well, I should probably head back before Annika refolds all my clothes.
She's folding your clothes.
She said she wanted to look everything over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Couldn't imagine. He'll just kind of turn.
What is that supposed to mean, Gavin? He just snaps at him.
I mean, if a girl folds my clothes, generally it means something. Well, for me, it means that they are in my apartment taking care of things for me, which means I probably have some form of endearment to them, and likewise.
I didn't ask her to be my mom.
You asked what that meant. Don't get mad at me when I give you a fucking explanation.
He bristles at that and he's like, whatever. It's sorry.
Are you?
I feel like I should already check a condition. He's
I mean-
incredibly stressed out.
Infuriated? Is that a condition?
He's talking to his anchor, so it should be doing the opposite.
I would say you don't get any actual conditions. You're not to the condition level of stressed out yet.
It's fine. He will be later. But yeah, he'll. As long as
Darian
he's
will check Grompy.
Wrong.
Angie. No
Angie.
talk. Angie. But yeah, once he makes sure that Gavin's gonna be all right, he'll head out and back. So
Okay. And then,
Got suntan lotion. I just put that in there.
yeah, you might need it.
You might need it.
He's already tan as fuck, so.
That's not what I meant.
Darian's pure, okay? He doesn't get the reference.
So
Julian, don't ever lie to me again.
you all,
This is two aces being idiots at each other. All right. This has been two idiots fail at flirting.
He's a demi boy. He's dumb.
you all make your way to the truck stop, a lovely section of town where the highway meets up with the lovely small town of Quiet. And Nanika and Darian pick up Vi along the way. Natalie also meets the rest of you there. And
Hey,
you all meet up before setting off.
Hey guys, here we go. Big trip.
So, where are we going?
Well, we're gonna go to New Orleans, but we need to go to Albuquerque first. That's actually the first place we should stop. Gives us about 8 hours worth of driving.
Darian's got like a whole map. I have a list of restaurants, motels. We've been organizing this for like a week and a half. And so if everything goes according to plan, we should be able to hit all of the must-see places everybody listed and have some time for for some beach fun.
I guess it depends
Good.
on what beach we want to go to, I guess.
Is there a beach in Albuquerque?
No.
Also, Natalie, I think I'm riding with you.
Well, there's plenty of room.
I mean, unless, Annika, you want to ride with Nat?
Well, I
Tilly?
think we'll rotate. So everybody gets to see everybody, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's...
I can start in Natalie's car. I mean, I
No,
know
that's
her.
cool. Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Yeah, it's...
Besides,
not-
this will give
it's
us
not a
some
big
time
deal.
to bond and whatnot.
Sounds great.
I mean, 8 hours is a long time.
Yeah, totally.
Guys, do
I am
have
gonna get something to
plan.
drink.
Huh?
As a point of note from a human being to other human beings, you will have rest stops, so it's not.
Yeah,
a
I think
stay.
I was actually gonna say, like, Darian, I think, like, looks at the van and he's like, what kind of gas mileage does this thing have?
I never checked. Really?
Great.
There you go,
Yeah.
guys.
I mean, if we find a Radio Shack on the way, we could get like shortwave radios between the two cars. So that we
Oh,
can-
I'm sure I have one of those things in the back of my truck, in the back of my van. Hold on, let me check.
Wait, what?
Can you make me
Excuse me, what?
a shoot? Hold on. Shoot.
I'm gonna get some snacks, so
I think
if
I
I
got-
just
I think I have something.
You don't need to put anything in my car. It's already full. There's a guitar in it.
Hold please. Give me one
It's
second.
like a walkie-talkie, Darian. Do you want anything from the gas station?
I'll just go to the gas station. I can get a drink. It's
I
chill.
mean, I'm going in. You figure
we're
out. the
already
stuff.
going in.
Yeah,
I-
you just stay here and figure out the things, and I'll be right
Natalie,
back.
do you want anything?
Arizona iced tea. I'd like to get some cinnamon buns and maybe some sunflower seeds too.
Gotcha.
So Annika and Vi head into the gas station.
Wait, Darian, combos?
Shh. No amount of combos is gonna fix this. Sure.
I wrote it.
Do you still have that fake ID?
Don't say it out loud.
I imagine they're not yelling across the parking lot.
No.
Don't say it out loud.
Natalie, can I
Are
get
you
you
still
make
have
The
the
gun we
illegals?
used against the cops.
No, I put them back in the apartment.
Cool.
What
Do
was
you
that?
have the blood virtual stuff?
What was that, fan?
Can I get you making me an investigate roll, please? So you'll add
Oh.
up your investigate and mind stats.
I got a 0.
We just have little
0.
buttons that we
Okay.
press on roll 20.
You're able to find your some walkie-talkies. They might work, they might not. You're not quite sure.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Hey, Darren, can you come in here?
Do I have to?
Well, I just want to make sure that this isn't going to freak you out or anything like that.
You can bring it out here, can't you?
The box is pretty heavy.
Squints at the fucking van. He pokes his head in. He doesn't go in all the way.
And Natalie will gesture to a box.
What is that?
It's a box on top of another box. And I'm pretty sure the walkie-talkies are in here.
You can't lift the box.
It's heavy.
Roll an empathy check on Natalie.
You
I need to mute my mic before I lose it.
you certainly can make an empathy check. Are you hiding anything, Natalie?
Am I hiding anything besides the walkie-talkies that are not in that box?
Okay. Very well. Make me an empathy check, please.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. For empathize, You have.
I get to ask questions if
Yep.
I want.
You get
What
to
is
ask
hidden here and where is it?
3. You can ask 1 additional question or take +1 die on 1 roll when you use the information later. So you can have 3 questions or 2 questions and a +1 die for later.
I'll do 2 questions, and I can do a generic bonus effect. I want to
Okay.
gain unexpected information.
Okay.
Fuck you, dude. I don't know what you're doing.
Unexpected information? I don't even know what that means.
You can tell me later.
None of us
I-
know.
I mean, I know some unexpected information that you can find.
Cool.
So a question
About my van. Something about my van.
What does Natalie feel?
Natalie feels like she really wants to talk to you privately.
How do I make her give me the box?
She can't pick it up.
That's bullshit. I'm sure she has some might.
That might
What will she do? Fine. What will she do? Will be my second question.
corner you so that we can have a private talk. And if she doesn't do it now, she will try and do it at every single rest stop.
Oh no.
That's what you learn.
I imagine he he does a quick I actually gotta go to the bathroom real quick. He leans back and he's like, it's urgent. So unless you grab him, he's gonna
No, she'll let him go.
corner.
She will drop her hands onto her sides and then grab the 2 walkie-talkies that were hidden behind the box so that she can throw one in his car and keep one in hers.
I feel like the reason why he did that is that if he gauges that Natalie wants to talk to him, if Annika and Vi are just going to get snacks, they're coming back very quickly.
They are.
Yeah, so that's why I think he did what he did.
Okay.
I think while they're shopping, it's like, wow, the tension you could cut with a freaking knife between those 2.
Yeah, there's history there.
Could you pass me those buffalo combos over there, right by your
Oh,
side?
yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Hashtag sponsored.
I
Get the
wish.
nacho cheese.
Not sponsored, but we could be.
We could be combos.
Combos.
Chaos Money
Combos.
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 Combos, please.
Combos. Make a command that says combos.
For all games.
I just hold on. I would love. I need to work out how it would happen, but I would love a combos bot command that then linked to a Twitter bot that just posted a hashtag just added combos.
Oh.
This is how you get blocked by combos.
That is how you
Poor
get blocked by
Mars.
combos.
Mars Confections social media managers like,
Panicking.
guys, what's happening?
What the fuck is a Gilded Phoenix?
What? What?
What the fuck is
Oh.
quiet?
Yeah, so I
What,
think we
what
come
does
back.
S2 mean?
I think as we're getting food,
Yeah.
Annika's just like, this is gonna be fine, right? Like, this is gonna be totally fine and normal and cool, right?
I mean, other than like what I want to go to New Orleans and Salem for, pretty sure it's gonna be normal.
Yeah, but you want to do like weird stuff for tourism, though, right?
A little bit of tourism, a little bit of history that I can learn. Maybe
Yeah, that's
connect
not,
with something.
That's not weird. You just want to know more about you. That's great.
And maybe if I learn more about what I can do, I can help you learn about more about what you can do.
Maybe. I just had to practically drag with freaking Inquisition like precision the amount of information for how to get on a conference call.
Wow.
Nobody wants to tell me anything, and I'm just.
There are options. There's an Alice. There's.
That was from Alice.
Okay, fair. I would have thought that coming to quiet and everything would lead into keepers and organisms and conference calls on my.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's why we need to get out of quiet. Come on. I think we've probably let them simmer long enough.
Darian comes out of the
Yeah.
restroom, and you see him there.
Yeah, you guys
Just
all.
hovering by the restroom, like,
Yeah,
yeah, we should go.
Pops up.
Yeah.
you all make your return to your vehicles, fueled up, ready to get going. And unless anything else decides to happen between all of you before you know.
I'd like to roll an empathize check on Natalie.
You certainly can. I
Kinda
suppose.
get the vibe of the van before we go.
Okay. As you
Please don't
take your
bite me in the face
seat
today, buddy.
in the passenger.
And I have an
shotgun.
advantage, right?
You do if it's your first night roll of the evening. You
It
do.
is my first roll of the night. Oh my goodness, I just hit my mic. I'm so sorry.
No bites.
Okay. There's. Need to re-roll 2 because I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, hold on. No, those are 8 dice. Whoopsie. So, re-roll then. Yep. 1 success.
One success. You get to ask 2 questions from the Empathize Mind list.
Okay. What does she feel?
Natalie feels very nervous about the trip.
Okay.
Nervous about the trip ahead.
What does she want?
She would like to talk to Darian to squash things.
Gotcha. Okay. I think Vi comes back with the spoils like, hey, you ready to go?
Of course. I got these like walkie-talkies in the back. I have a lot of trash in the back of my van. Well, it's not trash. They're all functional, so I mean it does work, but these walkie-talkies should work. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm sure we
See?
can just like wave our hands around or something like that to let them know that we need to get gas.
Yeah. Or just text.
Oh yeah, I guess we do have cell phones.
Dead spots, though. Dead spots were horrible in the early 2000s.
It should be fine.
Should be fine.
Yeah. So you can sit here and
Yeah.
I'll do the first drive.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
All right, Darian, we hitting that dusty trail.
Yep.
Everything okay?
Yeah, fine. There's
That's bullshit, and we both know it. Here's combos. Here's your. I didn't know if you wanted Sobe or Arizona, so I got you Sobe.
Sobe.
Oh, Sobe.
Sobe's better. He just kind of like takes it and just puts it in the drink container, which it barely fits. He doesn't.
Yeah,
he doesn't
American
comment to you
sizes.
being like, "This is bullshit," and we both know it. I just imagine Darian just thought like, "Why ask then?" And then he'll just gesture to the back seat, and he's like, "There is a walkie-talkie in the back seat."
All right. Well, she kind of puts it in like one of the little, like divot things in the door.
Mm-hmm.
If we need to signal,
Yeah.
then we can.
Hopefully we can hear it over the music. And he just cranks up the stereo and fucking that car can go fast. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the van can eventually get there.
Does not accelerate as fast, but can go a speed.
It can go a speed that is the speed limit.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Look, the van's not my iconic item like the car is yours. So like it is at risk to all sorts of shenanigans, let's just say.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. Could I get one person from each car to give me an investigate roll?
I'm driving.
I'm also driving,
I'll
and I'm
do
also
it.
holding a cat, so
Oh.
I can't reach my mouse.
It's up to us.
I'm like driving.
Investigate
so-
is such a bad roll for me.
Well, I don't even
Okay,
have
roll
a,
for me.
I don't have a good investigate anyway.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a big no.
Do you still have your advantage?
I guess I do, yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't.
Yeah,
used-
that's your first roll.
Yeah. you
Yeah, I
have it.
realized I didn't use it on my empathize, but that's okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey, that's a success. Thank you,
And
chat.
3.
Yay.
Awesome. So, both of you get to ask me questions. Specifically, questions from the Investigate Mind table. There are a bunch of them for...
What is hidden here and where is it?
What is hidden here and where is it is the best question that you can ask in any investigate roll. Ask it twice. You can find every single item. Meta.
We're in a car.
So,
What is it in here and where is it? The combos in the
The-
cup holder.
Darian kept some of his guns. Oops.
But Vi, you get to ask, I believe, 4 questions, or you can get a +1 bonus, or you can do one of the general. Things.
I gotta find my list of questions again.
I'll go ahead and ask those 4 questions.
Okay.
What threats can I perceive here?
What threats can you perceive here? As you're driving along, or as you're riding along, I suppose. The first kind of threat you see, and you point it out to Natalie, is obviously a cop car, and you all successfully slow down. I would say something that you're able to radio to each other, and outside of that, no immediate threats. You see what looks to be one of the weird, like, anti-gravity loot ships off in the, like, on the left in a field, just crashed into it. Not really a threat, but it's
Shit.
definitely doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. And you hear on occasion just a little bit of a rattle, and you can't quite pinpoint where it is.
Hey, Natalie,
Mm-hmm.
do you hear that rattle?
I mean, the van always rattles.
It's a goddamn copperhead. Oops, almost took my headphones off.
Let's be.
Is it like rattle like metal rattle, or is it metal? Is it like rattle like animal rattle, or is it like rattle like a baby rattle?
It's like something thunking against metal. Is your best guess.
Like it's something's thunking against metal.
It could be something loose in the back.
I just kind of glances to the back and then glances back at Natalie. Okay. What is hidden here and where is it?
What is in here? Where is it? You, as you kind of look around and you kind of look from where you're sitting at the back, you see as some of the things kind of settle, there is one of the boxes, just kind of is the lid is slowly sliding off, as the contents kind of settle. And inside of it is looks to be small metal box that you can see from here. Has like ports to plug things into. So
That's Vi will take a note of that, but ask later.
What's going
We're
Annika?
fine here.
What is one of your questions? You only
Yeah,
have...
hang on. I'm still getting to the freaking questions. What page are they on?
They're
in the thing?
79.
79 on the PDF.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You guys want me to send you a cheat sheet?
That'd be real great.
Yes.
That'd be beautiful.
I'll send you the cheat sheet.
Please
Thank
do.
you.
So we can have a sheet to cheat with.
Because we're dirty, dirty cheaters.
We are. dirty cheaters.
79.
Oh, you got it before me.
I'm
So-
best.
What is prompting this investigate? Can I ask that before I ask my question?
I can, and it's just I would say that Annika is able to sense that something is not quite settled in along with everything else.
In the car, outside the car.
You're feeling it mostly inside the car. So
What does it mean?
what does it mean? You are able to see what now looks to be like a couple of wires hanging off the back. And it means that you think maybe there's something that has been put there, either by Natalie or not by Natalie.
In our car?
On the van, I want to say next to you / in front of you, for the purposes of this. It's on like kind of like at the bumper level, like almost like put underneath the bumper and behind it.
Okay, so there's loose wires
Under the van.
under
Yes.
the van. I pull up the radio and I go, "Hey Natalie, you've got something. Turn down the radio, Darian.
Turn it down.
Hey, Natalie, you've got something like hanging out of your car?"
First question is: are the walkie-talkies working?
Good question.
Not to make this a more stressful situation, but just asking, just in case.
Just roll me 4 dice.
Who? Me?
No, Natalie.
4d6. Here we go. And just give you the number or tell you how many successes?
Give me the numbers that you get out of that each day.
5, 5, 4, 2.
5, 5, 4, 2. Okay. You catch about 80% of that. They work, but their ranges, like you should be right next to each other to fully understand it. So
Huh.
you're able to catch most.
Bumper?
Okay.
Something on my bumper?
Dangling.
Maybe the rat.
I saw the wires.
Yeah, look at that. That's not a good thing, right?
It looks like it's bugged.
That'd be weird.
we should.
Where?
I kind
is
of
it?
lean. Your car's
If
a
it's
convertible.
outside-
Is your car a convertible?
Yes.
I kind of like lean and like gesture for them to pull over.
I guess that's the first thing that we're gonna have to do then.
Mhm.
And just pull over this van and slow down and stop on the side road.
And that, I think,
In the
brings
middle of the
us
desert.
to Where Is It from Vi.
Yes.
Underneath, running along the side skirt around the back bumper, is a string of wires, and on each end is a small black box,
What?
one of which, kind of on the side skirt, looks to be loose.
This a car thing? Darian, is this
Wrong
a car
person
thing?
to ask.
I don't
is
know,
definitely-
Natalie. Does that look like a car thing?
Doesn't look like a car thing to me, but I'm not a car person. Let me go under here and check. And she's just gonna go onto the ground and slide her way under
I knew this was a bad idea.
and see where it's attached.
You see where it's attached, kind of the black box is kind of hidden up back in there, to be, not obvious from the outside. It's attached to what looks to be through the one on the side skirt. It looks like some of it's come off, but it looks like it was attached with either like a tape of some kind or a glue, which has started to like maybe melt a little and resulting in kind of coming off.
Can somebody roll me a light or something? It's in the back of my van.
Yeah, I can do it.
I think that brings me to my final question.
Yes.
I kind
Is it
of
a
grab
threat?
it and sort of
What does it mean?
stretch down.
What does it mean? As you guys are investigating this, what does it mean? After a little while, you're able to kind of see that these were meant to what looks to be maybe just kind of keep a record, not send it anywhere, just keep a record of something, like speed, velocity in some direction. You see the inside the black boxes, especially as you start like peeling them open, Natalie. There's these little like sensors in them. Obviously, looks to be loop tech shoved in these
Ooh, free loop tech.
in these black boxes.
You work with Loop Tech?
No, I don't. But
What
actually,
is it?
now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why this is here.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Annika still
So,
has one more
what is
question.
it?
What is it?
Based on all the information that we have just received, Natalie goes, a tracking device?
For your
I wouldn't want to
van?
track you.
A very good question, actually.
Can I see him?
I mean, sure.
He'll take it,
Dust.
and then he'll kind of like
Cover up.
he'll like look at it in his hand. And he'll say, "You mind if I attach this somewhere else? The next rest stop?"
Like under another person's car?
Yeah.
Well, it's not sending anything, so
I don't care.
I don't see any problem with that.
Yeah,
Good.
probably whoever wants it was hoping to like pick it up when you got back or something.
Something.
Or pick it up at a rest stop.
Fuck me. Darren will just goes to the car, opens the glove compartment, throws it in.
I mean, loop tech is kind of like very like you can find loop tech almost anywhere, like really. So yes,
Can you?
I
Kinda. I
mean,
would assume
have it.
Natalie would know where to find loop tech. Most people, unfortunately, would probably not.
That's probably Natalie's. Like
Yeah.
I find it all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Well, technology,
You know where to-
Yeah.
technology is hard because of all like the machine cancer and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I find it all the time in scrap. I mean, that's what I
Well-
built
But
my
like
watch.
it's fine, right? It's not like sending crap or
Not that I can tell.
summoning aliens to get us or anything crazy.
Shh, no.
So we're fine.
So, Annika, I think you, me, and Darren could handle a few aliens.
yeah, we're not talking about that right now. Considering Natalie doesn't know.
I mean, hypothetically. Okay.
I mean, hypothetically, you guys look like you can handle yourselves in a fight. I know some people definitely can.
Darren looks away.
Anyway, do we want to get back on the road?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird, but yeah, sure.
Get back in, close the door,
Natalie's just gonna be like,
and then immediately as we get in, she looks at Darian like,
This is why I didn't want her to go on the road trip. I'm not saying
No.
that she did it. She could have done it. I'm not saying she did. But she could have. And if it wasn't her,
Weird.
I don't want to know. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
This is Among Us.
Who is the imposter?
Darian's pretty sus.
Darian. Yeah, Darian's always the first one to get ejected.
But as you get in, you guys get back on the road. The rest of the trip until the rest stop is uneventful, unless there's a scene that wants to be had between.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and corner Darian again.
Okay, cool.
I already told-
want to talk to Natalie. On the
I
way.
already.
On the
First
way?
of all,
Okay.
I did say that I'm going to try each and every time until I can. Just
I am aware.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are making your way to that rest stop, though, I believe I wishes to speak with Natalie.
sure.
So, if you don't mind me asking, how long have you known Darian?
Oh, a while ish, I guess. Kind of. You know, it's like high school, right? Like, high school sounds like forever.
Yeah, it certainly sounded like forever before I graduated. Yeah, I kind of don't know. I didn't. I met Darian a little bit when I was younger and a few years ago, and
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
yeah, he's kind of like that annoying big brother type. So
Yeah, I guess. I don't see him as a big brother much. More like just a really good friend. Or at least I thought we were really good friends, and then, you know, the thing happened.
do you want to talk about it?
I mean, it's probably not my place to say. You know, and it was like 2 years ago, so like, really, is it really that big of a deal? No.
Yeah, I'm no psychologist, but literally anyone would think that it's a big deal from how you're reacting.
Oh, I just laugh whenever I'm nervous.
Huh? And if it's not that big of a deal, why would you laugh?
Because it's funny.
You just said you laugh. You laugh because you're nervous.
I mean, it's funny too.
Funny haha, or funny weird.
You know, honestly, I'm more thinking about the funny, weird thing that happened underneath my van. Now that's strange.
Yeah. Tracking thingy with data.
Yeah. I mean, I know I explore the internet a whole bunch, and like, there's this parts of the web that are called like, they're like kind of dark or whatever, but like, I haven't really like done anything crazy to deserve somebody going into my van and putting a tracker.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of the opposite of tech. I'm more, I guess, you could say
Analog.
spirituality. But
Analog.
yeah, analog works.
Yeah. Kind of like an abacus.
Not that far, but okay.
No, I totally understand. I wasn't really good with tech for a while. And then about 2 years ago or so, you know, I just kind of started having a new hobby.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Just a few months ago, I started learning self-defense, so it's always nice to have a hobby and whatnot.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'll be in good hands in case any weird stuff happens.
I mean, I could teach you some stuff.
Oh, I'm just not really good at the whole, you know, physical exertion kind of stuff. I mean, I do like to party, and that is physically exhausting in its own right.
Via's thinking, my goodness, this is the dark reflection of Hanukkah.
Like one time, like we had this really great banger of a party, and like we stayed up all the way until like 6 a.m. and then we went to bed for like 3 hours, and then we started all over again. Let me tell you, I was exhausted.
I feel like as Natalie continues to go into detail about this party, This is where we fade from that scene and make our
Vi's sort of listening intently and politely, but yeah.
and we come upon the rest stop, where everybody pulls over to fill up and take a break. Everybody gets out of their cars to stretch.
Stretch the legs and whatnot.
It's probably lunchtime.
It's probably lunchtime. So
Lunchtime in the middle of the desert somewhere. I think that the first thing Darian's gonna do is take that device, and he's gonna he's gonna like wait till someone like leaves like their car or what have you to like go inside before he's gonna try to slap that thing on someone else's car.
okay.
Put it inside the particularly cluttered bed of a truck.
Yeah, like just like something simple where like if someone has like one of those like open like extra tires like on the back of their car,
Kobe!
back of their truck.
Just throw it in the trunk.
Yeah, just like throw it in there. Yeah.
All right.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
All right. R.I.P. Kobe. Okay. Could you make a sneak check for me?
Sure. Should I make this my my advantage roll?
Yes.
I mean, it's your first roll.
It is technically a second, but he didn't use it on his first.
I didn't use it for my empathize. 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. So bonus effects: give one success to another teen acting at the same time, or a +1 bonus die to a later roll relating to this one. You find something unexpected or more of what you were looking for.
I want to get more unexpected information
Unexpected information, maybe from the device.
from the device. Yeah.
As you go to Kobe it, you notice a small, like, miniature, like, hard drive where it seems a lot of information is stored.
And I fucking sneers down at it before dropping it down. In Darian's mind, this is probably the best thing that they could do with this thing, as opposed to just leaving it out in the desert and then someone wonders why there's no.
You also see on that hard drive a symbol that is familiar probably to you, Darian.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a Crofta symbol or a Rick Synergy symbol, or is it a gang symbol?
It is the symbol of a certain organization that you've run into a couple individuals of before.
The one that I'm currently trying to avoid?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Okay. Okay, cool. Then I know exactly what the symbol looks like then.
You do indeed.
It's like a little devil pitchfork with the centerpiece a little bit longer
Yep.
in the middle. And he gets, it's almost like before he tosses it, he goes, "Fuck you, Tristan," and fucking throws that thing into the wheel.
Awesome. And
That's when you can corner him if you want.
I was gonna say the moment that you turn around, Natalie's right behind you.
Hello.
You,
Fucking Christ.
Talking attack. You know, I do that sometimes too.
Aren't you supposed to be getting a burger or something?
Oh yeah, no, I was actually going to like get some fresh air, and you know, maybe catch a smoke break. Do you still smoke?
Yes. He doesn't get out a cigarette.
Can I bum one?
Yes, I guess.
Cool.
He'll pull out a pack from. Like, he has a pack sitting on the dashboard.
okay.
They're fucking. I don't know. They're Newports. I think based on the colors I put down, they're Newport colors.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
There's also some like really creepy guy that's kind of like filling up the gas tank. So could you like stay with me just for a little bit?
He just looks like a normal guy.
Darren, you look over.
It's like a
white
60-year-old man with his grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How
creepy.
funny.
You see this aging man with what looked to be
One day, Timothy, this gas station will be yours. Ugh, whatever, Grandpa. I just want to play Crash Bandicoot.
this aging man with what could be either his son or his grandson. It's a weird distance of age that you can't quite tell which is which.
Sure.
Um,
It's fine.
and the old man is filling up the gas tank. The son next to him is just kind of sitting there. He's playing what looks to be a Game Boy Advance.
Definitely not creepy, but whatever.
Yeah. And Darian will kind of like see that look back to Natalie and just roll his eyes and then get a cigarette for himself.
Awesome. And we're gonna go to that shady smoke area.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment that I'm sure that we are alone, I'm going to shove my foot against the wall to corner him.
Is it the anime
You're so
style?
tiny
Yes.
in comparison.
Anime style.
Anime style. You shove your foot against the wall.
I am so glad we're back.
And your foot makes contact with what looks to be the mud brown red brick of the smoke area.
Okay.
Was that really fucking necessary?
Yes, it was.
Can
That's how you know I'm serious.
Can you please put your leg down?
No.
Cool, I'm just gonna walk around you then.
No.
He goes to walk around.
She'll put her hand over on the other side. No.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We need to talk.
Why?
Why? Because you disappeared after my best friend got murdered. Your girlfriend.
Sticks the cigarette in his mouth. Didn't you listen to the police report?
Yeah. They said that it was gang related.
Who's the number one suspect?
I don't know. I'm not a cop, but you look pretty sus running away for 2 years.
His brows kind of furrow at that. And he's gonna try to move her arm out of the way.
No. You don't get to move my arm away.
I know. With the amount of force I have, I can.
It's called body, first of all.
Yeah. Well, body force.
Body force.
Is the ability to like.
I have
Yes.
2 body, and that's it. I'm doing everything I can to be grounded. My stance is wide. I got flats on.
She specifically wore flats for today.
I'm ready.
Like he doesn't want to like force you, but he's definitely in a very awkward kind of position. And he's like, I don't know, Natalie. A lot of fucking things happened.
What
A lot of-
happened?
A lot of shit that I don't remember, okay?
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember.
You have to remember.
Why would I have to remember?
Because if you don't remember, then you're going to be the one person that everybody thinks that you killed her.
Why do you think I lived? And I'm gonna try to roll a move to get out from underneath her arm.
Okay. I would like opposing moves.
I'm very short, so you're going to have to like limbo it, okay?
That's 5 successes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I'm a ninja.
I have 1
Aaron
success.
just somehow parkours over Natalie's leg.
Just
A stunt double comes out
sliding
for the
through
shot.
You
in
guys
between.
forget that Darian's the fighter of the group, or was the fighter of the group.
In between, out of your cornering, Natalie, just kind of ducking underneath your arm, and away.
No. You can't leave.
His hand's on your shoulder before you can turn away, before you can turn around. Look, we got into a really bad fight that night. Though, not the night of. On Friday. Do you remember that phone call I gave you? How she wanted to go fuck Tristan again? I decided to take your advice. I went on a bender for the weekend. And then I fucked up a job. And then she turned up dead. And I don't remember what happened. I left Vegas for a reason, Natalie. And he lets go.
Darian, I thought that we were friends.
What was I supposed to do? When I checked on the apartment, the police were already there.
We could have talked to them.
They were already saying I was a suspect. And I don't know if I am a suspect.
Well, we can figure it out.
There's nothing to figure out.
What, so you want to just live your...
She's dead, and $250,000 of weaponry disappeared on my watch.
So you just want to live with the fact that you could have killed her? You don't want to find out why?
Maybe I don't want to figure out the answer.
Well, I am.
What are you gonna do, call the cops?
Not yet.
Imagine like they have like a stare down and that's where you guys come back from burgers.
I just have a Slurpee.
I feel like Annika's just holding, like everybody's, like both Vi and Annika are both holding 2 Slurpees. Because they have extras for both Natalie and Darian.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Oh my god, Slurpees! Awesome.
Imagine like he just gives like a very like telling look to Annika.
I didn't know what flavor you wanted, Natalie, so I just got the pink one.
Pink's great. I'm gonna go get some extra burritos and stuff like that, so I will be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go this way.
As Darian watches his drink go away with Annika.
No, Annika sort of hands it to him and then goes and just like sits on the hood of the car.
As soon as Natalie and Annika go away, what the fuck is going on with you two? Don't bullshit me.
I don't need to. Remember the first day I met you? I told you I left Vegas for a reason. She's one of the people from Vegas.
Yeah, and now she's here.
Yeah. And someone bugged her car.
And we took care of it.
I took care of it. And, like, he goes to look to like where the car was and the car is gone. The gang that I was associated with, I'm pretty sure that they're the ones that bugged that car. Look, you want to help? He points like, he like sticks out a finger pointing from like the Slurpee and he kind of like gently pokes Vi on the shoulder and he's like, figure out if she's still talking to Tristan.
Oh, gee, that'll be an easy thing to come up to talk about. Hey, person I barely know, do you know a guy named Tristan? I've never met a Tristan.
Just ask her about her friends back home. That you don't know a lot of people in Vegas and that because you're going to be going to school in Boulder, Boulder's literally right next door to Vegas. It just makes sense.
And you couldn't ask her because what? I thought you two were friends or something.
We used to be friends.
And you can't be now?
I don't know.
As Jesse and I go into the Veronica Mars theme song.
All right. What is the seating chart for the second leg?
Who's switching?
Look. Take her from someone who's trying not to run away. She came here for a reason. That
Yeah.
reason includes you.
I know exactly why she came. Now.
We all got a few people that give a shit about us, Darian.
Yeah, and I don't know if she's one of them yet. Look, if there's a situation, take Annika in the van. Okay?
there's a situation, I'm helping you both.
Look, just promise me, if anything happens, and if it's either us as a collective getting fucked over or me getting fucked over, please take her. Okay?
I'll let you have your cigarette. And Vi just walks off.
Nobody fucking listens to me. He smokes a
Micah's
cigarette.
just sitting on the roof of the car drinking a Slurpee.
So, are we switching up or
Is that what you want, Darian?
Whatever you want.
Is it?
Yeah.
Unless you want somebody else to drive your car.
No.
I'll go with Natalie.
then hit? Then
Guys in their cars, am I right?
Right. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I bet you have a name for it too.
Yeah, he calls it Natalie. I get in.
In the
Weird,
car we
right?
go. That is so strange.
Darian just gets in the car and he's like, I tell people one thing, and then that happens.
Vi kind of just looks up to the sky and just goes, "Goddess, give me serenity." And just
Darian
into
goes,
the
she's
car.
not here, and turns the music back on.
Rude.
The second leg of the journey continues. Are there any scenes in between individuals?
I'll do a scene in the van.
Sick.
I'm sorry.
About what? I'm more sorry that Albuquerque doesn't have a beach.
Right? No, but look, cut the bullshit. I know something's weird with you and Darian. I live with him. I don't know everything that happened in Vegas, and frankly, we have an arrangement that I don't have to know.
Then why are you asking?
I'm not. I'm apologizing. Did you hear the beginning of the sentence?
Sorry, a little on edge.
The laughing is so funny.
I don't know what the heck happened between you guys. But, and I don't know the guy Darian was before he got to quiet. But I know he's real scared. Always now. Of whatever's gonna follow him from Vegas. And there's enough people I know with ghosts in their past. Me included at this point. To know that some of it probably is his fault and some of it isn't. But he's done right by me a lot.
I don't think Darian's a bad person. So, that's not what I'm worried about.
Okay.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is. She kind of smiles, looks down.
And the stuff that happened to our fan group was bad, I guess, but I don't know. I think that there's better ways to go about it.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I mean, I've lived with him for what's been like frickin' 4 months now. And that's the closest I've ever seen to getting him to talk about his feelings that didn't require like actual direct physical contact. So
Yeah, well, does he have a girlfriend?
No, are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, if he had a girlfriend, then he'd probably be more open to other people, to talking to other people, because he complained a lot. For good reason. For good freaking reason.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Darian's car, there's just the Spidey sense goes off. I'm kidding.
Darian just curses out into the ether.
But I'm about ready to spill the backstory.
Spill the backstory.
Pieces.
Oh, fuck.
In pieces. I'm not spilling it yet. It's all in pieces. This whole road trip is just...
Fill all the incriminating parts.
I'm going to say everything that's incriminating.
I know he's got it bad for someone. I don't know who, but
Well,
he's pretty obvious about that. But
well, you know, when something bad happens to the person that you like, that you love, sometimes it's hard to get over it.
yeah, I know.
And Darian had it really bad.
Well, it's probably better for him to chill out for a while. I know a little bit about that, and she kind of reaches into her shorts pocket, and there's an old locket in there. And she just rubs her finger over it and then looks out the window. I know it's better for me that way.
Well, I just think sometimes you just need to rip the Band-Aid off.
Of what? People?
No. It's nothing.
Well, anyway. Are any of these burritos better than the freaking hot dogs I had in there? Because those were disgusting. Oh my,
I don't know. They are definitely mystery meat material, though.
oh my gosh.
All right. Is there more of a conversation in the Darien Mobile?
It's not called the Darien Mobile.
Well,
we all know it's called Natalie.
Well, clearly it's gonna get renamed.
I figured it's going to get renamed. Additionally, it's just an easier way for me to change where the focus is if I say Darien Mobile over Natalie, because we just were talking with Natalie.
Oh yeah,
That's the funny part.
yeah.
Eli's just been kind of looking out of the window for the past
Ooh.
Cadillac. So you get free breeze.
Mm-hmm.
just looking out in the distance.
Can you give me a contact roll, Bye? It's going to be almost impossible.
Then why bother? That's how I
try,
feel.
at
It's like
least.
almost
I'll
impossible.
try.
Like I don't want to do it.
Contact is hard, so I'll try. Nope.
Mm-hmm. You feel a soft pull to like almost like your mind, but almost like it's something bouncing, like a rock bouncing off the waves as it's being skipped across the pond. It vanishes and does not come back for you.
Vi, as he's thinking of this, kind of starts fidgeting with his scrying crystal. He still wears it.
I'm assuming Darian can see that pretty easily.
If he's not paying attention to the road, certainly.
I mean, he can glance over it.
Yeah,
Like
if
a
he's-
glance, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally desert. I know
Yeah.
this drive to Albuquerque. It's boring as shit.
Yes. I'm also vaguely aware of that
Yeah,
area
it's-
of drive. It is boring.
This is super boring. He like looks. He'll look over briefly and say, You alright with that?
Yeah, yeah. It's mostly just an heirloom now.
Right. Wasn't sure if you still use it for.
No, no. I been trying to stay away from that. Actually, other than certain things, has really helped me. So.
Kind of creases a brow when you say other things. It's like, is that why you've I mean, I know the reason why you haven't been hanging around Annika and I, but like, is that a part of it?
I don't know. I had a lot of fires to put out, and a lot of people to make things up to. That was mostly the reason.
At least you put out the fires.
I hope.
I just imagine he's just takes a long drag from his cigarette.
I hope at least.
Yeah, wasn't Jasper supposed to come?
Yeah, he had to cancel at the last minute. I was gonna call him when we made it to a motel or something. I said I would.
Gotcha. Is everything all right with Jazz?
Yeah, he's fine. Everything's good.
Okay. Kind of like he looks back towards the road. So are you two a thing, or am I just? I'm just asking if you two are a thing. Again,
No,
ish.
we're friends.
Okay. That's what he says as he lets the cigarette hang from his mouth.
Okay, what is that supposed to mean? You don't say okay in that way unless you have something on your mind.
I made a wrong assumption. That's all.
Okay.
Wait, you don't
Everything's
still
with you
have.
and Annika.
You know, I was gonna talk about Hal, and we weren't gonna talk about that, so I'm gonna keep going with the Hal thing.
I'm just gonna ignore what you just said.
It's just like I didn't hear that name. So
I have my AirPods in.
I got my AirPods. It turns Metallica up louder.
Hold on, I'm gonna put myself in transparency mode for this. All right, go ahead.
You're not still. You haven't talked to Hal, have you? I mean,
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what magical people do, what keeper people do. You know, I'm out of the loop when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Well, you know what one keeper person does? You live with her.
Yeah, but she doesn't tell me what she does.
Do you ask?
I try because I want to know what the fuck a keeper is. And I don't even feel like she really knows what a keeper is yet. I don't feel like they're telling her a whole lot either.
Yeah. Kind of sucks.
I think the whole situation sucks for her.
Wasn't exactly something she asked for.
No. And if I could find a way for her to give it to somebody else, I wonder if she'd take it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't care about Hal, so, and you're totally just friends with Jess. Cool.
I mean, what does it matter? Like,
Check it, a coyote. He like points over the steering wheel.
Oh my god, look, a coyote!
You do in fact
Oh yeah, that's neat.
see in the in the median, a coyote frantically looking for an escape from this highway that he's found himself stuck in.
Seriously?
Just as we are frantically looking for an escape from our feelings.
The coyote is symbolic.
Yes.
Hi,
Symbolism.
I'm Caleb Wade, and the after talks of episode 1, the trailhead of Quiet Season 2. You see, the coyote was a metaphor.
Or
Of all of the lies we
In your-
spin amongst each other.
In your 7th grade English papers on this. on
You know
this
how your English
RPG.
teacher told you to describe the curtains as blue? Describe the blue curtains. Vi just kind of leans back in his seat, like, yeah, I guess that's the state of things.
Well, if there's anything else you want to talk about, like stuff with your dad or whatever, we're gonna be on the road for forever.
Yeah, I totally want to talk about my dad. Cool.
Look, you were complaining about your dad before. I don't know what we're supposed to talk about because
Yeah. Let's just avoid the van in the room.
Let's avoid the van on the road. Jamming out to Vitamin C's graduation, I assume.
That's a specific pull.
Damn right it is.
All right.
I was thinking more like "Can't Get You Out of My Head" by Kylie Minogue. But, you
Come
know,
through. Come through, Madame Minogue.
All right.
because I think that's like everybody like "Can't Get You Out of My Head."
I agree with that. So, I think unless there are more scenes to be had, the rest of the drive is mostly uneventful.
As it should be, because this is a completely normal road trip.
Totally
It is.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys make it to your motel in Albuquerque.
Love Motel 6.
Mhm.
Hashtag sponsored.
Hashtag please sponsor us.
A smooth days in.
That's expensive. Look, we're on a budget. We're going to some shitty roadside attraction motel.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see.
Ooh, like one that has like a whole bunch of like ancient machinery that could potentially turn into machine cancer.
I look.
One of the ones that you
Or a
won't-
penny maker.
The bedspread has the visible seams to where this was definitely supposed to be a
Hmm.
twin-sized bedspread, but they opened it up to fit on the queen bed.
Yeah.
And you put your hand on it, and it's that level of cold that it could be moist, but you're not sure. And there's enough deniability.
I love how we're talking about this because we all know.
Everyone has been in that hotel. It's
We
a
have.
terrible
Yeah,
hotel.
it is
Look,
a
Darren's not
terrible
going to
hotel.
complain because it's a smoking room.
And it smells like it.
We're
Yeah.
all in one room too, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think we can afford.
I think it's more cost effective that you're all in one room. And you guys are in.
All right.
Well, do we want to do a rotation on the showers or do we trust the water here?
I mean, I generally alternate days anyway, and I took a shower before we left, so I'm good for tonight.
Vi is just silently kind of finding a corner in the room and just sort of like putting his bag down, kind of opening and rifling through his bag for a moment, just as they're talking.
So
Gonna go grab the guitar out of the back.
All right.
I brought a thing of freaking Mad Libs.
I mean, I can lib some mads.
All right. Here,
As-
let's. I
Oh.
start. We start doing ones
Mm.
like
We start trying to break the awkward silence with more awkward board games.
Yes.
Vi's just set up a tiny meditation space, kind of lit some incense.
Cool to mask the smoke smell.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
definitely
the
what
smell
we
of whatever horrors have gone on in this apartment room.
Many a horror. Darian's in his meditation spot, aka the seat outside of the room, playing the guitar.
Vi kind of closes his eyes and just takes a deep breath, exhales, and says, with his eyes closed, "By the twisting sands of destiny, I beseech thee, blessed mother of fate and change, protect my allies in the coming days, and give me the serenity to change what I must. May my path be unhindered and your will be done. Los Tom Teeb." And he just remains silent as he's meditating after that.
Namaste.
Yeah, his aunt runs the occult shop in Quiet.
Oh, I haven't gone.
It's super cool. They have really great rocks,
Rocks?
like crystals and stuff.
Oh.
Can I try to focus on that feeling that I had in the car?
You certainly can. You can make me another contact roll. It'll still be almost impossible.
That's fine.
All I've been doing is staying at Cooper's.
How's working with Alice?
It's good. I'm learning a lot of stuff.
And how much is a nearly impossible?
3 successes.
Versus.
Oh, I've got one.
You want to push yourself and re-roll?
Yeah.
You take a condition.
Make yourself exhausted.
I'll push myself and get exhausted because that conversation with Darian was not what I really want.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Darian forced another conversation to be had.
Isn't that weird how they're both really good at this?
Nope.
Whole
Nope.
avoiding thing?
You reach out for it, but again, that same feeling of a stone skipping on a pond's water. You briefest catch, but not enough to focus on it, and it is gone before you can reach out again.
Step outside and see what Darian's playing.
Darian, what you strumming over there?
I believe that Darian is probably still probably practicing a couple of the newer songs that both him and Gavin have been working on.
Okay.
So it's casual. I am assuming, unfortunately, he had to bring the acoustic guitar over because bringing the amplifier alongside with it would be a pain. So-
Yes, I believe you brought the acoustic for space
Yeah.
saving.
Hmm.
Do I get to come listen without being read the riot act?
Yeah. Why would I do that?
Oh, I figured I was in for some barrage of I told you so's after whatever happened at the rest stop.
Oh, yeah. I just kind of figured that you knew that already, so I didn't have to say that. She said she wasn't going to call the cops yet.
Which I did tell you. Well, she told me she doesn't think you're a bad person.
His brows kind of furrow at that. It's not the kind of vibe I got in that conversation.
I think she's hurt, Darian. I don't think she's scared of you. I think she's hurt.
And I'm not. I don't think she
Say
even
that.
considered that.
I didn't say you weren't.
No, I'm just saying I don't think she's considered that. You know, just because I'm this big, tall, mean former gangster, he kind of like
Yeah, I know.
drums a bit harder. You know.
She smiles and like punches him in the arm. Yeah, I know. Big and prickly on the outside and soft on the inside.
Like durian.
He probably likes durian.
That's why it's extra funny, because it's like his name. Stinky.
But she goes, you know, that probably wasn't easy for her either. I don't know what happened. And you don't have to tell me. She didn't.
He kind of brings the song to a kind of like a brief kind of a pause before he kind of like looks up towards her, and he'll say, "Did you get a handle on that keeper stuff yet?"
I know how to conference in now. I know, so like if something happens while we're gone, I can be there. I don't have to go to the coffee shop with Alice to get into a meeting with the table.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I know now. I know that people are disappearing from meetings and nobody's talking about it. I know that I can read emotions most of the time. Sometimes.
That's the thing that I'm curious on.
I mean, I don't.
Can
It's
you?
ambient, right? Like it's not a gun I point at people.
So there's not something you could just figure out how someone might have felt in the past.
If I can do that, I don't know how.
No, you can always try.
Right now,
Looks down at his hands, and he's got a brass ring on. This brass is the magic conduit that makes this stuff go and happen. And kind of offers out a hand to you. And he'll say, "Annika, I don't remember what I felt or did 2 years ago.
What?
I went on a weekend-long bender without getting into specifics.
okay.
It was fun in the first half, not in the second half.
You want me to try to find out?
Yeah.
Okay. Will this help you?
If you find out something, if you want to call the police, go for it."
I'm not calling the cops on you, Darian. She takes his hand.
All right. Please make me a contact roll, Annika.
Yup. Oh,
And
thanks.
you will get your signature item bonus.
Yeah, how does that work when I'm already rolling 8 dice?
You roll 2 more dice.
2 more.
Yeah.
Okay,
10
I-
dice.
Cool.
So 10
I'm
dice.
gonna have to.
All of the dice.
I only have 8 dice with me.
Oh, okay.
Same.
But I got 1 success and a lot of ones, so I'm just gonna re-roll 2 of these ones. That's 2 successes.
Awesome. You kind of focus. You know, you've been spending a lot of time reading ambient emotions, and it takes a moment for you to kind of hone in on the emotional string, or kind of weave that makes up Darian's personality and existence. And as you kind of delve into where that strand has been, you're able to kind of pick through, and you reach the point where there is just a lot weaved into that. And you could guess this is probably what he means that he doesn't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And as you dive through and you kind of pluck at the strands, trying to see if there's anything you can do with them, you find an intense mix of emotions. You kind of find, love, betrayal, hurt, loss. You find this sense, this need to escape, and this feeling of a prey being hunted. You sense...
As in he's feeling hunted, or he is doing the hunting?
He is being hunted. He
Okay.
is the prey. You get the feeling throughout all of this that he has never been an aggressor in anything that he came across in that time period. And you can say, for certain, at least emotionally, from what you can pull from this, is that if he had any sort of hand in that death, that
And
he-
I don't even know there was a death. He
Yes,
still
exactly.
hasn't told me.
No, but you don't get the sense that there is any sort of malice intent. You get all of what I've already told you, and you are accompanied with that as you reach and you kind of embed your fingers and give one final tug of this strand. We were greeted with a vision, a brief one, kind of mostly still pictures played one after another like a slideshow. But it is one of, you see kind of from Darian's perspective as he is walking towards the apartment, and you see two slate gray cars out front, and a moment later you feel it more than you hear it, and you feel that emptiness that bottoms out right after someone hears a gunshot being fired, and that immediate fear of, is that somebody I care about dying?
Yeah.
And
I've
before
got tears coming down my eyes at this point as this is happening.
before Darian can make further steps forward, he is immediately confronted. I say confronted loosely. He sees two individuals step out, and understanding something else that has already happened, Darian splits down an alleyway and heads off. And that's where the last slide ends. Darian, over the course of this, Anik kind of, her eyes glaze over for a brief moment before shutting. And then after a moment of silence, tears drip from her eyes before coming into flowing, and her breath becomes ragged before she backs and comes back into the moment.
Hey. And he jerks his hand back and kind of goes to stand immediately, sets the guitar up to the side.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry that...
listen, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
He's registering that can mean several things, but he's kind of registering if in the time before. And he'll...
You were scared, and you were running. You were so scared. Darian.
Here, you should probably sit down.
She
Kinda-
sits down next to him, like on the little bench thing. You're scared, and there were gray cars.
Darian, you know that gray cars were more of a calling card than an actual signature thing of that gang.
Mm-hmm.
But you do know that they often utilize that when they wanted to make their presence known.
Right.
Um,
And then you never even got in the door.
I ran away.
You were so scared. They were coming out.
Why would I run away?
We're
Can
being-
I... He shakes
we're
his head
being-
briefly.
You're being hunted.
Did you see who, what?
No. I could barely see images. It was mostly just what you felt.
Okay.
And who?
Kind of like reaches over and like, he's not thinking, but he's trying to like wipe the tears away, kind of.
Mhm. And she kind of like leans into the hand and then freezes when she realizes what she's doing.
I think
Kinda
that
looks
that
up.
pause is also emphasized by the fact that as you're going through this, and as that you lean into that hand as it's brushing away tears, your passive emotional intent notices a hint of endearment, it seems like, and you're not sure where it's coming from.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm sorry. It's
I
You know,
shouldn't have
residual.
asked you.
no. You needed to know. It's important. It's what I'm supposed to do.
I know, but I shouldn't have asked you.
At least I get to do fucking something.
You did. He's kind of like, I feel like he's kneeling in front of her.
At least I'm not just a freaking radio antenna for people's feelings. Gives a board report every month. And she stands up and dusts off her shorts. She's like, I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
He kind of like pauses briefly and he'll say, "You will never be that to me. I hope you understand that."
I know.
And he'll open the door for her, which probably looks bad for Natalie.
She kind of nods. Thanks.
You want to talk?
Huh?
You want to talk?
Me?
I gotta make a call. So, and you kind of see Vi sort of put something in his jacket pocket. I'm not wearing the jacket right now because I got one, but kind of put something in his jacket pocket as he stands. I gotta make a call. So,
Okay, that's
Right.
fine. I'm probably gonna turn in. I'm taking the next round of driving. So
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
The attitude.
So Natalie, you step outside onto the bench.
it's Natalie's turn to get cornered.
Oh, he's not gonna corner her.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
Look, I'm about to say some really weird shit that doesn't make sense, but I didn't do it.
Okay.
Annika is really special, okay? Annika can do things that other people can't
Okay.
do. Like, I'm sure Vi has probably already set up his altar and has probably already said his
Doing yoga?
nightly. What?
Doing yoga, right?
No. No. Forget that. Look, they both do things that are weird and different and way more powerful than anything that I'll ever be able to fucking do. I asked Annika something. Annika, she's like a serious, like, Rosie O'Donnell when it comes to like interrogating people with emotion.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know how to explain it. Charles Edwards, but I'm not dead. She can read emotions.
Serious Rose Yoda.
That really like took me out for a second. I was like, what?
I was desperately trying to find a reference that would fit for that time period.
A good 2006 reference is hard to come by. I understand.
I
this.
mean, you could
Yeah.
say Whoopi Goldberg from Ghost. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that would
Like,
also fit.
Yeah. But look, she can read emotions and shit. And I asked her to look into things and I didn't fucking do it. What doesn't make sense to me is that the part that I do remember is that she was stabbed. But she said that there were gunshots. So I don't know if someone went stab happy afterwards. I don't know. She didn't see who it was. So I can't tell you who did it. But I can tell you that it was these motherfuckers. And he holds up his hands where his tattoos are. So there's your answer. You don't believe me based on your expression right now.
you know, honestly, I'm going to be really, really upfront. I don't understand
I don't either.
how Annika could know.
Look, I told you there is some deep spiritual, existential shit that's going on that I don't understand. So unless you can tell me what the fuck a keeper is, I don't think
What's a
either of
keeper?
us. I don't know. And I don't think she knows either. In fact, the fact that no one has actually sat one of these motherfuckers down to explain what a keeper is concerning.
I think we're getting really off the topic right now.
Poor Natalie.
Your tone seems very
Baptized
pointed,
by
Darian.
Fire.
Look, it's his drive, okay? Right, whatever. Look, I just upset my roommate asking her to look into a bunch of dark shit. So,
Yeah, you look like you made her cry.
I didn't mean to make her cry.
Sure, you don't mean to make any girls in your life cry.
Fucking stares at her at that. I'm sorry.
Aaron Torres found deceased.
I'm
July
sorry.
July 2nd, 2006.
Last I can remember, with all that bullshit, she was the one that had me crying, okay?
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember making her cry.
Well, you both were shitty to each other, whatever. Look, if you say you didn't do it, then I believe you.
Do you?
Darian, you're my friend.
We were friends.
You're saying that.
I don't know what you've been doing for the past 2 years. In fact, frankly, if I was in your shoes, I would be saying the same thing.
Trying to figure out what happened to Leia and to try and figure out what happened to you.
And you can never pull off my shoes.
He doesn't want to. Well, now you know vaguely what happened.
Yeah,
So if
but I
you
don't
wanna
know
ta-
what happened.
She was apparently shot, and then someone. She wasn't in the room when it happened. When she was doing the reading, okay?
Natalie will.
Just know that it was them. So if you plan on taking down a Filipino gang from Los Angeles, be my guest.
What, like it's hard?
Yeah, it is.
I didn't spend the last 2 years becoming some sort of great computer whiz for nothing.
I don't think they even care about computers.
Yeah, well,
Unless it's. And he pauses briefly before he's. Whatever.
no, but computers are the way of the future. You can find anybody using computers. You can keep track of anything using computers. you can find somebody who disappeared for 2 years on the computer.
Is that what you did?
No.
I'm gonna roll another empathize on you.
Okay, Natalie, are you being honest with that statement?
I mean, I'm just using it as a, an example, sort of like a throwaway example.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a stalker. You're a stalker.
That's 2 successes.
Oh, you get to ask 2 questions, a third question, a +1, or another question from the generic pool.
Fucking hell. I can't, like, there's no question. Well, yes, yeah, is she lying?
Are you lying, Natalie?
Technically, yes, because I'm sorry. Probably because she probably might have figured out what kind of worked her way outside of Las Vegas and just kept going out and using to kind of make her way out and see if there was any evidence of where somebody might have gone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, yes, but not because of computer stuff.
Right. Yeah.
More because of CSI Law and Order stuff.
Yes, in good old detective investigation stuff.
Okay. What's Natalie's weak spot?
She cares about you more than a friend.
Oh no. Oh no. He like stares at that and then briefly like is just like, did I get Annika's? No. So you did stalk me.
Stalking is like a really dirty and like kind of a really negative way to describe what I did.
Natalie, you literally confronted me in public behind a gas station.
Well, that was also a gas station in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and it's not like anybody actually saw us. I mean, outside of like, the others, but
Yeah.
and maybe that old man and his grandson.
Yeah.
And I guess like the gas station attendant too. I mean, there could have been cameras, so I guess in front of everybody.
Natalie,
that
the thing was bugged
Yeah.
by one of my former gang members.
Oh,
So, I want you to tell me,
what?
do you still talk to Tristan?
I mean, I keep in contact with almost everybody from back home.
Fuck me, god damn it. He just steps back. I'm going to bed. I need to think about that.
Okay, I'm not like you. I can't just drop all my friendships for like whatever.
He's a fucking asshole and you know that. He says that as he goes inside.
You guys still partied.
And Annika and Vi, did you also step out to make your phone call? or-
I left and immediately turned the corner
Okay, so you were
while
away.
they were having their conversation.
Okay.
Annika's
Cool.
in. Well, I don't think Annika would take the bed because I'm sure there is only one bed.
Maybe this is one of those like kind of. It's got 2 queens.
Two
It's
queens.
nice and
No,
nice with
they're
2 queens.
They're 2 full-size beds.
Yes, 2 full.
They
yes,
market
there
them
we go.
as queens, but they're full-size.
Yes.
They definitely are.
full.
Yeah.
Yeah, then she's probably like perched on the edge of one of them. And just like, what? Who are we talking about?
An asshole.
Should I punch him?
Yeah, if you see an asshole with brown hair and a blue streak like a fucking narc, punch him.
That's like
Different from the
half
one asshole with the
football
black
team
hair
of
and the white
Quiet
streak,
High.
whatever.
Do they have tiger stripe tattoos?
I knew a kid in Berkeley like that.
Punch him.
Okay.
Just go back to bed. And then Darian actually will go over to like the one like armchair. And he plops down, and Annika, you've probably seen this enough time. This is where Darian is sleeping for the night.
You should lay. Darian, just lay down. Actually, lay down.
I'm fine.
There's a whole ass bed here. Granted, it smells and it's maybe a little bit wet, but I mean, it's still a bed.
I'm gonna take a shower. He just gets up and goes to take a shower.
Meanwhile, as that conversation happened, also outside, you made a phone call.
I did. I'm calling Jasper.
Rings a couple times before he picks up. Oh, hey.
Hey, we made it to our first motel in Albuquerque.
Oh, fun. Is it a nice place or economic?
Very much the latter.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
hope the bed's dry.
We're not sure.
That's
Jury's out on that one, actually.
Alright. Cool. Well, I'm glad you made it safe. The ride go okay?
Yeah. There's some unresolved stuff going on, but here's hoping we can all kind of get through it.
That's good, I think. I mean, as long as you guys are working through it. It's
Some of
unfortunate.
us are.
Well, everybody has to take their own time for these things.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're taking time off.
Yeah, I know. Take a break, get some sleep. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Very real things. Good things to do for self-care.
Yeah, well, for 2 months I couldn't stop. Two and a half, 3 months I couldn't stop.
There's a difference between taking a break and stopping. You don't have to stop. It's not the end of the road. You're just taking a moment at a rest stop, you know. And that's okay.
Yeah. You're right. How was your day?
It was good. I got the new gig. You know.
Yeah, you never told me about that.
Yeah, it's it's a interesting one. It involves how do I put this? It's,
With words, preferably.
well, yeah, of course. It's which words is the important part. I'm gonna be trying out a new form of physical therapy that people are
wow.
working on. Yeah. They were looking for test subjects. Test subjects is such a weird word, but like
Yeah.
people to try it, and I figured I would. Seemed like what's the harm in that?
Well, be careful, okay?
I'll try. I mean, yeah, much. Whatever it is, I'll probably get through it. So.
You are a survivor.
Not by choice, but.
Well, it's getting late. I better turn into a may or may not be dry bed. So.
Okay. Well, good luck. I hope the hands of fate offer you a moment of solace in a more dry bed.
Hands of fate.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Is that weird? Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry.
No, it's you never really made with the somewhat spiritual lingo before.
I've been hanging around you for how long now, Vi? It's gonna rub off eventually.
Fair point. I wish you could have come.
Me too. I mean, I think it's probably better that I didn't because I still got a bit more physical therapy to do, and I still am not sure how much I will actually be able to feel my right arm. So yeah, like the hard part's over, but you still got more to go. It's not done yet. So
Just a rest stop on the road.
that's all. That's what most things are. So, but yeah. By the way, I'll get out of here so you can get rest. Cause if you're driving or whatnot tomorrow, you can be all ready for that and stuff.
Yeah, I'll call you when we hit our next stop.
All right, sounds good. I'll be here.
Hey, bye, Jazz.
Take care. Get some rest.
As the call ends, Vi kind of takes his hand out of his pocket and kind of balled up is the choker that Hal gave him.
I need you to make me one last contact roll, please.
Since I talked to my anchor, do I clear that condition?
Yes, you clear your exhausting condition. While physically tired, you are not of the exhausted condition.
Okay.
It is only going to be very difficult, so 2.
Okay, I got 1. I'll push it.
It's a condition again.
Immediately
pretty
takes
much.
Exhausted a second time. Okay.
Yeah.
Double exhausted, okay?
Damn it. No, I only got 1.
Only 1. Okay. And like the skipping stone as it once again crashes into the tranquil water of the pond. For the briefest of moment, you think you see someone standing by a lamppost nearby. Off by the parking lot, not near the cars, not near either of the cars that you guys are driving, but underneath the lamppost, you think you see someone with black hair and very milky white pupils in their eyes. And you blink and whatever that was is gone.
I guess not yet, then. And he kind of puts the choker back in his pocket and just walks back to the hotel room.
All right. I think you come in as Darian says, I'm going to go shower.
Everything okay?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So good. Bye. Hey, Mad Lib was real funny. It's on the table. The Frankenstein had toes made of cheese.
Yeah, you need sleep. Vi goes back to his bag and just sort of tries to subtly place the choker back in his bag and
Can I get you to make a sneak for me?
sure. Let's see. Darian is not in the room.
I'm sorry. What am I seeing as I'm walking to the bathroom?
Hal's choker.
Oh, I would love to see that.
1 success.
1 success. Make for me an investigate roll. It is not for questions. It is just for
1 success.
1 success. You see, for the briefest moment, something with a moth emblazoned on it. You can't make out what it was, though.
But I do know that the moth is associated with Hal now.
I think you would, because I think you've seen Vi wear it. Because I believe Vi wore it at the dinner party. Am I correct?
Yep. fuck.
Gotcha. Yeah. Darian.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's why Darian's a future detective. He just sees that briefly and just goes. Goes into the bathroom without saying anything.
Okay. But yeah, I think the scene kind of fades out as everybody finds their spots for the night. And you all wake up the next morning.
King's Neck.
You guys kind of see out the window, even though there's daylight kind of filtering in from kind of an angle. It's not like straight in, but it's like off to the side because of the way the building's shaped and all that. You also see the soft play of red and blue off of one of the sides. And that's where
Darian, get down. Darian, get down.
And that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Cool, the police.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. Well,
Don't look at me. I didn't do it.
thank you all very much for watching. I've been Fettuccine, and we've all been playing Quiet Season 2, Episode 1,
Bam, 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 bam.
Trailhead.
Mm.
So,
Are you okay, Jesse?
Jesse, your camera moved.
Yeah, I'm okay. They got up and moved my screen, which moved my camera, and he was blepping, and I was more distracted by the blep than anything else that happened.
That's what happens with the cat.
But, real quick, we're going to go around once more, explain who we are, where we can find you on the internet. We'll start with Vi this time. Caleb.
Hello, my name is Caleb Wade from Crendimental Presents and Go the Phoenix. You can find me on YouTube at Crendimental Presents. I play video games, and I am hoping to do some spooky stuff here for Spooky Month. Who knows? Maybe there'll be podcast episodes. Maybe I won't record for another 3 months. Who knows? My podcast is sporadic.
2020! Time means nothing!
Time is a social construct. You can also find me here on Sundays, playing both Quiet and Vampire the Masquerade Shadows Embrace. I play River Marlowe, and you know that I play Vi Temple. And yeah, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful time. My Twitter is underneath me. Yeah.
Annika. Ronnie.
Hi, the internet calls me Ronnie. I have been Annika Montenegro this evening. You can find me at Rabid Ronnie on Twitter and at Geekologian on a lot of other social platforms. Mostly I do this and yell about video games and role-playing games
Weren't you at
and
one point a
stuff.
Annie's judge?
I was an Ennie's judge last year. I am not anymore.
I feel like that is probably for your benefit, given
You're
what
free.
I
the-
cannot talk about
Free.
that for another full year. NDA, baby. But yes, I was a judge for the 2020 Ennies, and had a time with that. And I do love me some RPGs. So I will see you all next time.
Natalie, Jesse.
Oh, yeah, I am next. Hey, I am Jesse. I played Natalie, who did not cause any problems at all today.
Whatsoever.
Natalie's a
Whatsoever.
perfect angel, and we love her.
We smooth
Yeah.
things out. It's cool. It's totally chill.
Everything's sorted. Everything's chill. No problems, whatever. This is going to be a chill road trip. I am one half of Jacqueline Hare, and I run some games on that channel. I also participate in games on that channel. The one I'll talk about is the Immortal Odyssey. It's a Scion 2nd Edition game where players are children of the gods and they make their path towards godhood, and it's super awesome. We started our second season this past Friday. I'm also on Guild of the Phoenix for this game and for VTM, where I play Khalees, another character who has done nothing wrong.
Ever.
Ever.
It's not like he wants to see Gehenna or anything like that.
Also, speaking of River, didn't you Diablerize? Anyhow, sorry.
I may or may not have eaten a bitch.
Diablerized my sire.
I may or may not have. The rumors may be greatly exaggerated.
No, our team has done nothing wrong.
No, clearly not. I mean, technically
Our
not.
our coterie has not done anything wrong. Everything was legal and above board. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. And last but certainly not least, Darian, Julian.
Hi, I am Julian, and I played a ball of anxiety this episode.
The Ball of Anxiety, the artist formerly known as Darian.
The artist formerly known as Darian. This episode was fun. He got to face a lot of emotions and feelings, and I'm sure that there will be no consequences for those feelings or emotions after the fact whatsoever. You can check me out next Sunday here for Shadow's Embrace, the other VTM game that everyone talked about. I play a Thin Blood that the coterie kind of likes, I think, question mark.
You know I like you.
Yeah, I'm
Both
worried
in
about,
and
I'm
out of
worried
game.
about that. I'm worried about that. You can also catch me on the next game that we're playing on Monday is our D&D 5e game on Gilded Tides, where we finish up our Feywild shenanigans. Last session was rough. One of us died by fighting the Green Knight, which was a CR 17 creature. We're level 9.
We were 4 level 9s.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how all of us. Well, no, one of us died, and two of.
Don't do that.
One of us
Yeah.
died. 2 of us were on death save rolls, and the one left had 1 HP left.
And then he decided to yell at.
Whatever, it's crazy.
Queen
It
of
was
this
crazy.
unseelie
That shit
court.
That bitch was crazy.
Anyway, so there's that. You can also check me at Marine of One's channel on Tuesdays for Parslings, for Conjunction Junction, where.
What
there's
is
a
your
lot-
function?
There is no function to Ajax.
It's
He-
parslings. It's about words. That's why it's a joke. It's like
Yeah, it's fun. On that channel, I play a dad who is basically a drawn caricature by his daughter who wanted the idealistic version of her father. So it's very,
Woof!
yeah, it's very fun to play a character that's like complete opposite to how he would normally be. It's very amusing. And then I also run a Vampire the Masquerade game that's set in the 1970s at Vampire at the Disco. So if you guys like 1970s shenaniganry and a bunch of
Oh, I need to talk with
Kindred.
you. Sorry, I'd had an idea that I need to talk with you after we get done with this about that.
Okay. About VTM?
Yeah, VTM and your campaign specifically.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Same.
Cool. But yeah, our coterie is headed up to Kennock Chase in the UK. They were sent there by The Hunt. Our resident Bruja was basically given an initiation, and she must bring back a trophy. The problem is that she does not know what she needs to hunt and bring back.
the other problem is that one of our coterie members is shoeless.
We don't talk about.
right.
We don't talk about VW. That's a problem for future
That's so
for future
weird.
coterie.
That's so weird.
But that's it. I had lots of fun.
Yay. All right. I've been Fenacini, your lovely storyteller for this evening. You can find me at Fenacini on most social media networks. I stream here weekly on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays at the moment. Alternating between Lovely Quiet Season 2 and Shadow's Embrace on Sundays. On Mondays, we're going into 2-player First Night, which we play some of the Night's Black Agents solo ops. Both myself and my lovely significant other, which I have to figure out how I'm going to record that tomorrow. Well, that'll be fun. All right. Problem for tomorrow fun.
That's for future you.
Yep. And then on Thursdays, we are running Parslings Overture, a Parslings campaign similar to Conjunction Junction, but a little different as we go through what looks to be an interesting version of Infer Memorial Station, a module that is currently coming out with the Kickstarter of Parslings that is running in the last three days. It ends on Tuesday. So everybody's getting hyped for that. Outside of that, I occasionally stream on my own channel at Fenacini. I did that last night because I wanted to play some Squadrons. I love that game, but I don't think it's a good stream game, so I'm probably not going to play it on stream again. But anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. Thank you all very much for watching. We're going to go probably raid somebody. I don't know who yet. We'll find out. Who's streaming? Who's streaming right
Thank
now?
y'all so
But
much.
yes. Thank you very much, everybody. We will give you all
Goodbye.